What's going on, Rovers? It's Mr. Shalat back with another video. You guys are currently working in OnShape. You're working through those ISO shapes. All right. And today I'm going to teach you a new tool that's going to help you get through that sheet a little bit quicker. Okay. So in life, there's tools that make jobs a lot easier. Okay. So, like if you have a driveway or sidewalks and you have to shovel them, all right. Could you use a spoon? Yes, you could use a spoon, but it would take you twice as long as using a shovel, as using a snowblower. Okay. So there's tools that speed things up. All right. And that's basically what I'm going to show you today, this particular tool. So let me switch over here to OnShape and we're going to take a look. All right. So we're going to get a new document going here. And if you're following along on the sheet there, I'm going to be doing number 10, okay, because I highly doubt anyone has gotten to number 10 just yet. So we will go ahead and get a new Part Studio file going here. Turn off some eyeballs. All right. So I'm going to do a sketch on the front view. All right. When I go to draw this, all right, using my line tool, all right, I'm going to come in and we're going to draw half of this thing. Okay, so when you're looking at number 10, all right, it looks like a big V there. I'm going to go ahead and throw some dimensions on this. All right, get this thing to size. Come on. All right, so height-wise on this shape, we've got 1, 2, 3, 6 blocks. Okay, so 6 times 0.25 gives us the height. From this point to that point is 2 blocks, so that would be 0.5. Running across the bottom, we're only going halfway. So when we go to do this, we have to count the number of boxes that come across, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 boxes I have to come across. So I would type 5.5 times 0.25. Okay, because again, I'm only drawing half of this particular shape. All right. Height on this guy comes up a total of 2 blocks. All right. And I think we're good. This doesn't look straight at the top. Let's make sure we've got the right dimension there. So from there to there, that should also be 1.5. All right, so now we're all straightened out. You'll notice that we only drew half of the shape, okay? Half of the shape. For this particular sheet, when you're looking at it, all right, when you look at all the shapes that are on this particular sheet, if we look at number 1, number 2, number 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, any of those shapes are the same shape if you split them right down the middle. So here on shape 10, I've only drawn half of the shape. Okay, I've only drawn half of it. If I want the other half, okay, rather than having to draw it, rather than having to put all the dimensions on it, make sure everything's right, you can actually use what we call the mirror tool. Okay, and what you can do is you can actually mirror what you've already drawn to the other side. Since this shape is symmetrical on both sides, we're going to go ahead and mirror that. All right, so up top here, you have an L and a backwards L. That's known as our mirror command. All right, so if I select mirror, the first thing it wants me to do, it says select the mirror line. So what is the midpoint? And the midpoint for what we're going to be doing is this line right here in the middle. Okay, so that's the line where it's going to duplicate on both sides of it. Okay, now it wants me to select all the entities that I want to mirror. So as I start selecting these lines, see how they're just appearing over there? I didn't even draw them, and they're already dimensioned and everything's going to be correct because we already dimensioned half of it and the other half is exactly the same. So that's the mirror command. All right. And then after I'm finished that, all right, we can come out. We can then do, our extrude. All right. The shape's finished. Now, let's go back. Let's go back to the mirror. Oh, it went away. I'm going to have to draw it again. No problem. So we will start a sketch. Get my line tool. Okay, we'll draw that same shape. Go ahead and throw some dimensions on it. I want to show you that you can do this a separate way. That's what I'm getting at here. So it was 1.5 on the height. And from that dot to the base, that was also 1.5. This coming across was 1.375. This coming up, 0.5. Top of this was also 0.5. All right, so we're back to where we were. All right, now, if you finish this, okay, what we did just now, we mirrored that, but we did that while we were in 2D. So right now we're in 2D. We're doing our sketch, okay? We mirrored in 2D to get that over here, all right? Now I'm going to show you how to mirror in 3D. So once I'm finished, okay, I would finish that off. We can go back, look at our ISO view, okay, just like normal. We can extrude that, okay? So there's our shape. If you have something that you want to mirror, okay, in 3D, you can do the same thing, okay? So we come up to the top. You'll see the double L, which is our mirror, okay? And first it wants me to select the entities to mirror. So I'm going to select the shape, all right? Then it says mirror plane. So I'll tap on mirror plane and I'll select the side that I want to mirror off of. And when I do that, look what it did, okay? Shape's finished, okay? And I mean, you could even keep going here. So, if I select the mirror command, I select the whole shape, I select the mirror plane, okay? And we have that, okay? I could do it again, okay? Select the whole shape, mirror plane, select over here, okay? Simple stuff. You can get stuff done very, very quickly, okay, with the mirror command. All right, so that's something you want to use. All right, you don't have to use it. Okay, it's just going to take you twice as long if you don't. Okay, so you'll put a lot more dimensions on your drawings and things like that. So when you're laying things out, if you have the opportunity to draw something and you need 2 copies of it, don't draw it a second time. Okay, don't draw it a second time. Go ahead, use that mirror command. All right, hopefully this helps you. All right, continue working on these shapes. If you have questions, please shoot me an email and I'll talk to you soon. All right, take care, Rovers.